snatch they soul like Shang Shang. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch it's either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Split a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't looking with the counting when you speaking to me far. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas big, got them tied down and outdone. Can't do with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch it's either or. I told you niggas you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Messed up, no. Bad news, put the beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch it's either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer for. Took a Zoc, watch the door. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Shang. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hope.
Hey, Shalom Israel. We are the Isupk, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. This is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class, and we're going to get it in just a minute. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trooper Mashar. Shout out to Shayara. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbarakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Yalatah. By Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. I mean, we gonna rock it out today. Shalom Ma'asar. Officer Ma'asar. Yeah, today's topic is our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters are Israelites. They are of the tribe of Ephraim. No matter what people might say, no matter what people think, they are Israel. So we're gonna get into it a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna just, prove all things. You feel me? There we go. So yeah. Shalom, sis. What is it? Yanakwa. Sabaki, I don't even know why, but got words here. Nayakwa. Shalom, sis. There you go. Yeah, so growing up, you know what I mean? Everybody, especially if you in cities like Orlando, Miami, like Florida, period, New York, New Jersey, um, other places. So many places. Boston, certain places. Like you grew up around the so-called Puerto Ricans, the tribe of Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in them areas, especially down here in Florida. Like down here in Florida, like them was your neighbors. If it wasn't Hispanics, if it wasn't Ephraim, it was Levi. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. Now we got a lot of Israelite brothers moving in, and you got Manasseh here too, and you got Shemaiah one. You know what I'm saying? Here too, the Dominicans and Manasseh the Cubans, but mostly it was Puerto Ricans. And you see the similarities in a lot of Puerto Rican living and so-called black. We live the same, damn near, in everything we do. They just like us, and we just like them. From the food we eat to the culture, you know what I'm saying, to the things we like, how we dress, like, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely like the same thing. You just knew that they were just a little lighter. Some of them was darker. You couldn't even believe it. But you just knew that they felt like family. I had a lot of best friends that was Puerto Ricans. I had a lot of friends that was Levi. You know what I'm saying? And Ben Young. Like, all my friends damn near was from the islands. So, you can tell that we all are the same people. You know what I'm saying? We all from Israel. So we're just gonna bring a little bit of it out today. I just want to touch on that because some black people, so-called Negroes, they like to say that they ain't black, like Puerto Rican people not black. You know what I'm saying? But you will have some Puerto Ricans, most Puerto Ricans will tell you that they are black. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, like that feud go back and forth all the time when it comes to Israel, when it comes to Judah and Ephraim, so-called Negroes and the so-called Puerto Ricans. Hey, shalom, sir. You have Shem Shat Rakatha.
Shalom, Lord Christ, warrior. Salaki, I ain't got no sword. Forgive me for that.
Oh, man. Oh, man. How you go to war with no sword, sir? You taught me never to drop it or
hold on. Give me a minute. I'm about to pull it out.
I was just about to go in, like, cause Salaki,
I'm about to put out my quiver.
Hey, I know you got a razor or a $1.50 or something like that, little dagger. Hey, I know you ain't just absolute.
I got you, warrior.
Come, sir. The water. And for y'all don't know, this officer Thomas Young, this brother is excellent with history. Like anything you need to know with our history, oppressor history, this brother got you. And I'm definitely glad that he on tonight. You know what I'm saying? So the water to that. So, you know how we always start. We're gonna start Hebrews 5 and 12.
All right.
And just touch on that for a little bit, like how we always do. I know Officer Kazak, he touch on it in his class on Mondays. That's where I get it from. I just like to reiterate it because just letting y'all know that we not just doing this for no reason. We're not just coming up here with our own understanding, or we're not just leaning on something that we just thought that we just made up or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We follow the laws and the scriptures and what the scriptures say. Because the scriptures was written aforetime for our learning, paraphrasing, of course. You know what I'm saying? So Hebrews 5:12 say, but when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. And that's heavy because I've been taught by Officer Thamayan too. You know what I'm saying? And he been taught by a officer or a captain, and that captain been taught by a general, and the general been taught by General Yahanna to get these breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? And Commanding General Yahanna been taught by the seven heads. So we are one body, meaning that what I'm teaching and what I'm breaking down in these scriptures, the next brother gonna break it down the same way. Something similar. We don't never teach something different because we all been taught the same thing. Now, some people might say, that's doctrinated, but that ain't. You know what I'm saying? We ain't Christians. Christians are indoctrinated because they believe in something that ain't true. They've been taught something that their oppressor taught their so-called leader, which his impression and his and his breakdowns, oppressor ain't got these breakdowns because he ain't got the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord are with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the true Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said, you need that one teach you again, not just anybody, but a man of the Lord, a man after his own heart, a person that follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way you're going to understand these scriptures, because the laws and the commandments are spiritual. You just can't, you know what I'm saying, think you just going to read something and not do what the Lord say. That's how you get closer to the Most High. That's how you understand what he's saying by following his directions. And one of his directions is telling you that you need somebody to teach you again, because those be the first principles and the oracles of God. So, like, before you even start anything, you got to shake loose Christianity and what you've been learning for 35 years, 20 years, however long you've been a Christian, until you come into the school. That don't come overnight. Even if you was an Egyptologist or whatever you was, you got to first shed those things. Get in class, ask questions, study, read, show thyself approved. You know what I'm saying? Then you could become a young man. Then you can become a trooper. Then you can become an officer. You take that test, you become an officer. You are able to teach when you become an officer because you have studied. And the Lord deemed worthy to raise you up to be an officer, to teach your people, to bring your people unto him the correct way. Bring our people back to our laws, statutes, and commandments, our culture. You know what I'm saying? Our heritage. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we teaching today, that we teaching that the Puerto Ricans are our family. They are Israelites. They are from the tribe of Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? And then it says, and are become such as need of milk and not of strong meat. Meaning you need the lighter things that's in these books, in these records. A baby don't come out eating straight T-bone steaks and chicken. You either weaned on the breast or they on some kind of milk. Meaning when you come in this truth, we ain't teaching you reincarnation, that Christ been here over 5 times. You know what I'm saying? We teaching you who you are, what tribe you come from, what high holy days that we that we studied on and that we participated in, what you can eat and what you can't eat, what you can wear and what you can't wear, what's righteous and what's not righteous. That's the milk. And the milk scriptures are very important. Learning this milk is very important because you can know something that is so easy to understood that no Christian will ever understand it. A so-called oppressor, he will not understand it. You know what I'm saying? But when you come up in this school and you learn these laws, statutes, and commandments, you will start understanding, you start getting the spirit of the Most High. You'll get the zeal, and you'll start understanding these things. So we always want to bring that out, you know what I'm saying? Just for y'all to know that we do this for our people. You know what I'm saying? We don't do this for our own. We do this because the Lord ordained us to do it. If you're not in the Isupk under Commanding General Yahanna, you're not ordained to teach anything. You don't have the correct breakdowns. You can't be teaching nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this topic, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like what I was saying earlier, like our Ephraimite brothers, our so-called Puerto Rican brothers are so much alike. They're so much like Judah that it's found all in these records. Like they do the same thing we do. We do the same thing they do. Majority of the time. Just a little bit different, but we do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all one nation. Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? We all do the same things, but a bit different. And we're going to find ourselves in these records. So we're going to go to Genesis 49 and 22, where it all started off at. You know what I mean? That's where we're going with it. We're going to prove to y'all, for y'all naysayers, and for people that never heard this before, and for people that might not understand why we go so hard for Native Americans, Hispanics, and blacks. Because we all his people. We all the children of Israel. Now, not everybody. We ain't talking about them Hamites. We ain't talking about them Spaniards that's over there in Europe. We ain't talking about them. We ain't talking about the Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about them. We talking about the Hispanic folks of Negro descent, not of Spaniard descent. Because if they Spaniard, then they still heathens, and they not one of us. So we're gonna go to Genesis 49 and 22. Now,
All right.
it says,
I got you, Warrior.
oh shit, the water, sir.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bow by a spring. His branches run over the wall.
Right. So like,
Go ahead.
it says that Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well whose branches run over the wall. And it's saying that, Joseph is the so-called Ephraim. That's their other name. That's their nickname. Like, they took over, Joseph's spot, right, sir?
Yeah,
In the
Joseph
tribe.
and Joseph and Manasseh.
Come on, sir. So the
Yeah,
Ephraimites
Joseph had
took
got a
over.
double blessing.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. And Jacob blessed both of them, but he blessed Ephraim first, even though he was the younger brother. And then he blessed Manasseh. So he said that Joseph was going to be fruitful. Ephraim was going to be fruitful. He was going to have like a lot of kids, just like we do. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that in today's society. Who have more kids than black people? Puerto Ricans do. And third come our Isupk brothers, I believe. But when it comes to having kids and having big families, the Negroes and the so-called Puerto Ricans are neck and neck. And that's a blessing coming from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Could you read on, sir? Salaki.
Verse 23. The archers fiercely attacked him, shot at him, and harassed him sorely.
And they talking about the oppressor. Talking about the oppressors that did that. And they did that in they invaded Puerto Rico in 1898. When you start seeing American Navy troops over there. You know what I'm saying? But they've been doing that, the conquistadors, when they came in 1492. And Hispaniola. Shot at them and took them and overtook them and took them enslaved. Like, we talk about the transatlantic slave trade, but their slavery started before ours did. Theirs started in 1492. They was took from the land of Puerto Rico and the land and other islands over there in South America and southern parts of the Americas and took to Europe. Took to Spain and stuff before our slave trade happened. Our Hispanic brothers was already going into slavery. Read on, sir.
All right. Verse 24. Yet his bow remained unmoved. His arms were made agile by the hands of the mighty one of Jacob, by the name of the shepherd, the rock of Israel.
Right. They're saying that they're going to be a strong
by
people.
The God of your father.
So they're saying they're going to be a strong people. The Lord made their hands strong, even though they're going to go through a lot. The Lord made them strong, just like he made the so-called Negro, just like he made the tribe of Judah. He made this tribe of people strong too. And they're going to be blessed just like we was blessed. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Most High incorporated in the Ephraimites. That's why they're like the chief tribe of the northern kingdom during the split. Yeah, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Judah is the main tribe for the southern kingdom, and Ephraim is the main tribe of the northern kingdom. So just like we made strong, they was made strong also. That's how you know, like, we're one and the same. Like, those things right there, you can't deny that our Hispanic brothers, that our so-called Puerto Rican brothers ain't strong. Check them out on what that is, Puerto Rican Day Parade. And have you ever been to one of those? They are proud people. They're strong people, just like us. In their ignorance, not saying that, they might not know their true background, but they are prideful people of being of Latino descent. Just like some of our folks are proud when it comes to being of Negro descent. The same way. They ain't no different than us. They come in all shades of colors just like we do. You got some Hispanic brothers, some Puerto Rican brothers dark as me, and you got some as light, just like so-called Negroes. You got some dark, and you got some light. We call the light ones red. Red bones, red people. You know what I'm saying? We all shades of brown. We all shades of brown. You know what I mean? Some got woolly hair like us. Some got that good hair. Or what they would call good hair. And that came from the slave master. They were saying that straight hair is this good hair, and nappy hair is bad hair. Who is it? Voodoo Swabs. I don't know what he talking about. Anyway, so like I say, if you got anything to bring up, you can too. If not, we're gonna take it to Jeremiah.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. If not, we're gonna take it to Jeremiah 50 and 33. And doing like you could tell that our Puerto Rican brothers was going through a lot of oppression because they left an island and came to here for better living. You know what I'm saying? We left the South and went to the North because we was being so badly oppressed. They did the same thing. That's why they moved to New York and New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You call them New Yorkers. You ever heard that term? They're like they from Puerto Rico, but they live in New York, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? They call themselves New Yorkers. Or they move up here to Orlando. We got a town called Kissimmee. We call that Northern Kingdom because it ain't nothing but the Northern Kingdom over there. You got Hispanics and you got Native over there in that little town.
Salakia.
Go ahead, sir. Salakia.
Yeah, I got your reader in here, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I should have one more person coming in for you. All right, Warrior?
Hey, Thawada, sir. I appreciate that heavily.
Most High in Christ. Brotherhood is a weapon.
Yes, it is, sir. Most High in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shalom, Officer Yeshaya.
Hey, shalom, everyone. Yabashim Shabrakata. What's going on?
Hey, how about some Shabrakata? What's going on?
Hey, nothing much, everyone. So I'm not reading you.
Okay, no sweat. We on Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Come, so.
And we just talking about our Puerto Rican brothers. Like we trying to dismiss all the naysayers and the hearsayers saying that Puerto Ricans ain't Israel. And we gonna read some scriptures and bring out a few facts about that they are. You know what I'm saying? And another good way to determine and to know that is the curses. Yeah. Hey, shalom, Ashley. Shalom, Ra'aya. Shalom, Zakaya. So this is what we're gonna do today. And the signs and hey, shalom, my Allah. And the curses say that this is gonna be for a sign and a wonder, meaning that the curses that these people go through, that's how you're gonna know that they're the children of Israel, because the children of Israel are gonna be the only one that's going through this. And you can't sit here and you can't tell me that our Puerto Rican brothers, our Ephraimite brothers, ain't going through the same kind of oppression that the blacks are going through. The same kind of oppression that the natives are going through. Fidel Castro, Felix, what's that? What's his name?
Fidel Castro?
No, not the dictator. The guy that got killed unalive by the police. He got a Hispanic name. I think he was Puerto Rican. He got unalive up there. They get unalive the same way we is. They get persecuted against. You know what I'm saying? They live in Guevara. That's his name. The voodoo survivor said. They live in low income houses just like us. We in the hood. Chago Rivera. Okay. They live in the same conditions we live in.
Come.
And if we going by that, if we looking at their oppression, it's similar to ours. But let's see what the scripture say. Let's get Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Come on. 15 and 33.
No, 50. Chapter
50.
50.
Come on,
Yeah,
come.
50, like 50 and 33.
Come on, come.
You got it. You can go ahead.
Come on, come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yeah, that's saying look at today's time. We in the same place. They in America, we in America. They being oppressed, we're being oppressed. The Lord, this is the prophecy saying that the children of Israel, which is the northern kingdom, and the children of Judah, which is the southern kingdom, were oppressed together. Meaning, like, we was going through the same kind of torment, the same kind of oppression. Slavery times, we would run away together. Some of the Black Panthers flee to Cuba and Puerto Rico. So they're saying that we together. We ain't separate. We ain't go through nothing that they didn't even go through. They went through the same kind of oppression. They going through the same kind of oppression. No matter if they speak Spanish, we speak English. That ain't our native tongue. We speaking our slave master tongue, and they speaking their slave master tongue, which is Spanish.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
God. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Same thing here.
Right.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, they refused to let them go. Same thing with us. Even though we got so-called freed by Lincoln, they still didn't let us go.
All right.
Because when slaves tried to walk off the plantation, they was being shot and hung. The same thing that was going down there in the land in Puerto Rico. Trying to revolt, trying to fight against their oppression, they was being killed. We was picking cotton, they was doing sugarcane. We both were oppressed. Sometimes together, sometimes at the same time.
Right.
And you can see it when we unite with each other, how we bond together. Because we've been through a lot of stuff together. We've been through the same things. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come, verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right. Their Redeemer is the same Redeemer that redeemed us out of Egypt. The Most High, Yahweh, is his name. When they say he shall plead their cause, he gonna make war with them. He ain't
Right.
forget about what y'all did to the Tainos.
Mm.
He ain't forget about what y'all did to the so-called Puerto Ricans. He ain't forget. And he gonna give rest to the land that we break our backs on working on. Disquiet the happiness of Babylon. This is Babylon right here. America. This is Babylon the Great, the new Babylon.
Lucky, sir.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I live at the slave. Me and this brother, we both. He lives sometimes at the slave, and well, I live at the slave as well. You know, so time and again, the brother is a Ephraimite. So so I kind of explained to him the history between Ephraim and Judah, but I also explained it him for him from where I'm from my side, and he looked me dead in the eyes and he said, "Oh," he said, "Damn, you a nigga and Hispanic in South Africa." I just burst out laughing because I explained him the history with the slave ships and all that, and come all the way from slavery till now. He looked me dead in the eye and he said, "Oh, you a nigga and a slave ship in South Africa. You
Right.
a nigga and a Hispanic in South Africa."
Right. And don't nobody say nigga more than black people and Puerto Ricans. Okay.
God, he does. He does say it a lot. Come on,
They
Khan.
say nigga damn more than us. Like, you
Come
know
on,
what
Khan.
I'm saying?
He
Nah, go
does.
ahead, Wayne. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, that's all. That's all I wanted to. Oh, and another thing is like as as I continue, just moving through, this society, I meet a lot of Hispanic brothers, and it's for the first time, some of these brothers, they don't even speak a word of English, but you can see the similarities between, let me just say, Northern and Southern Kingdom, or how they move or the things that they do. It is damn near the same. If it wasn't for English and Spanish, it would be the same thing. It would literally be the same thing, where the way Northern Kingdom brothers do it, or let me say Hispanic brothers do it, and Judites, or Benjamin, or whoever might do it. But you can see the similarities in culture, in the way they form their language, or all those type of things, or just things that they do. But yeah, oh shit.
Whoa. Salakia. Also, Thawashah 5,000 is in the building, man. This is a great honor.
Nah.
Hey, how about some of the show rocket five,
Yeah, man. Listen, here y'all brothers breaking these scriptures down, man. Y'all compel me to hop on this joint, man. You doing
Yeah, man. I'm glad to have you, sir. Shoot, I'm glad to have you.
Nah, most high in Christ, man. If you don't mind, if I could just rock with y'all, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you more than welcome, sir.
I ain't gonna do too much to water. I appreciate it, boy.
Like, you more than welcome.
Yeah,
like, we were just breaking down Jeremiah 50:33, and he was saying that, Judah and Israel were oppressed together. And we were saying that blacks and the so-called Negro and the so-called Puerto Rican, which the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Ephraim, they are pressed together. And I was saying earlier, the brother was saying too, like at his slavery, they were, he deal with Puerto Ricans and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they be surprised, you know what I'm saying, that he a Negro too. They're like, he's surprised that they're Negroes when he come to find out. And when I was saying, like, in Kissimmee, which is your neck of the woods, You see that. You see a lot of Hispanic people there in Kissimmee, and you see a lot of Judites there. But in Orlando, it's reversed. You see a lot of Judites, and you see Hispanics. But we all are pressed together. They got Section 8 over there. We got Section 8 over here. Pretty sure a lot of them take food stamps and welfare. We do the same thing. They get shot down and killed in the street, same as us. And I was trying to think of the brother name. They got, it was a couple of them. He got a Hispanic name, but I can't think of it right now. Okay. One of the brothers that got unalive up there in New York. What was the brother name that got unalive in the car with his kids and his wife? The police shot him.
Man, there'd be so many police killers, man. It's hard to keep up, man.
I can't think of his name, though. And he got killed in front of his family.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, boy.
Is it the brother that Captain Khan made the song of?
I'm not sure.
Man, there'd be so many names, man. I think it's Chris. Was it Christopher or something like that? I mean, if somebody can possibly look it up.
Yeah, if they say his last name, I'll make sure.
Okay, yeah, it'd be so many killers, man. It's hard to keep up. But yeah, go ahead, Kai. You exactly right, man. Philando Castile.
There it is, Philando Castile. Hey, the water, sir. You know what I'm saying? Philando Castile. You can't tell me that ain't a Hispanic brother with that name. You know what I'm saying? He was unalive in front of his family. Same way they was doing us. It ain't changed. And those of y'all, my Hispanic brothers, my Puerto Rican brothers that think that y'all escaped this oppression, they just showing y'all that y'all are part of y'all just like us.
Right.
It happens to y'all too. It don't just happen to Negroes. Y'all ancestors went through hard times in them sugarcane fields. Working too, getting y'all backs beat. Being harmed too. Forced into Christianity, just like Negroes. And we are one. You know what I'm saying? And everything and in all things. In oppression, we are one. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord come get us, he ain't just coming to get Negroes. He coming to get all the children of Israel. That means Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans, Native Americans, Guatemalans. You know what I mean? All of us. We're gonna be one nation again. It ain't gonna be no more Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. It ain't gonna be no more Israel and Judah.
Right.
We're gonna be one nation.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna drop that one and get Isaiah 11 and 13. Hey, shalom, true, because y'all water for hopping on. And this is the thing.
Shalom.
They pent. Hey, how about some Shabrakatah? This is the thing. Our oppressors pent us against each other.
Right.
They created the difference between black and Hispanic, between Negroes and Puerto Rican. They created all of this mischief so we couldn't unite. The same way they did with our Israelite brothers and our Native American brothers. They keep us separated just so we won't be strong, because when we unite and we come together, nothing can hurt us. Nothing can defeat us, especially when we got the Lord on our side. We undefeated. You know what I mean? So they had to create a separation between us. Look at when you see old movies like from the 70s and 80s, like we were together. You know what I mean? It was a lot of unity between Puerto Ricans and blacks, especially in New York. You know what I'm saying? You will see all Puerto Rican brothers with their afros. You know what I'm saying? Those that could, you'll see a lot of them with their bell bottoms and dressing just like us, listening to the same music, going out discos, even in the breakdancing. Where y'all thought hip hop came from? It ain't just start with blacks. It started with blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Come.
They created hip hop together. Two of the strongest tribes created something that lasted from way back then to now. Who are the top entertainers in hip hop? They either black or Puerto Rican or some kind of Spanish. And they not just there for that. They got reggaeton. Our Benjamin brothers got reggae. They got reggaeton. Similar. Only thing is different is the beat. So let me get that. If y'all got brothers got anything y'all want to bring out too, man, y'all free to bring it out.
What you saying is heavy, boy. You got it.
What verse? Isaiah?
Isaiah 11 and 13. And that just goes to show y'all, man, when when we be in the lines trying to get, you know what I'm saying, stuff after like hurricanes or any kind of disasters and stuff, who y'all see next to y'all? And be honest.
Tell them.
You see Hispanic people next to you waiting in the lines. You barely see the oppressor. Go down to the welfare office and you're going to see blacks and Hispanics in there. You're going to see Judah, Levi, and Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? That's who you're going to see majority of the time that's in there. Somebody say Salaki?
Salakia, sir. That's heavy you saying that, because even the people that work in there is us. You know, and I remember even when I went to the child support office back in the day when I got put on child support, Salakia, you know, everybody that work in there is from the hood.
Right.
Hispanic and blacks.
Yeah. Yeah, you dead on. Go to the damn welfare office. Go anywhere they have to deal with government assistance or government anything in the black community where we trying to get some kind of handout because the oppression is so bad. You gonna see Judah, Levi, and Ephraim. I guarantee you. I bet my check on that. That's who you gonna see in there. Especially down here in Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you might see Manasseh in there or Shemaiah one, but you ain't gonna really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they are. Because the first thing you're gonna say, man, you Puerto Rican? And then they're gonna have to tell you, like, nah. Well, they say, nah, Papi, I'm Cuban. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to tell you the difference, but you gonna automatically think or say you Puerto Rican. That's the first people come to your mind when you see somebody that's Hispanic. So whoever got that verse, y'all can bring it out for them. The water.
Khan, sir. Isaiah 11, verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversary of Judah shall be cut off.
Right. He read.
Khan. Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Mm-hmm.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
This is telling the same thing we've been bringing out. You know what I'm saying? The same thing we've been bringing out. This is saying the same thing. Puerto Ricans are not gonna be jealous or envying Judah, and Judah, you ain't gonna be jealous of your Puerto Rican Hispanic brother. Y'all gonna be one and the same. All that gonna cease. all that gonna come to an end. All that making difference between the two, trying to show how different y'all are, trying to show that, oh, we do this better than them, or they do this better than them, us. All that gonna stop, man. Because since our oppression, since the times of the split, we always been in competition with each other, trying to outdo each other. Because we think we're the best of the best. Especially Judah, he think he the best of the best. Ephraim, he think he the best of the best. So when the two best of the best collide with each other, it was always some envy and strife and warring against each other. The Lord said, all that gonna cut out. And look what happened. Being in this oppression, we had to come together and see that we are the same. Stop making fun of each other, because the way we living is the same. You ain't living no better. They ain't living no better than you. Yeah, we got some of our people in high places, just like they got some of their people in high places. But majority of us are in the same place, and that's up under oppression. And that's the thing that we got to understand. That's your brother that you're looking at. That's your sister that you're looking at. You know what I mean? It ain't no difference between y'all. Only y'all language. Only the oppressor's language that y'all speak is only different. But when you come to think of it, they can speak English too. Black people, you can learn Spanish. It ain't no forbidden language that you forbidden to learn. I'm on Duolingo right now, learning. You know what I'm saying? Learning Spanish so I can commune with my brothers and my sisters. You know what I mean? So I can make a better connection with them. That I ain't always got to have an Ephraimite brother with me all the time to break things down or to say something. It's good to have. It's good to see them seeing like us together working for the same cause.
Right.
I think it's a scripture in the Bible that said when the northern kingdom turned back, you know, the time is now. Paraphrasing, the time is now. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard of that, sir, Salaki?
I will have to probably look for it. Let me see.
If anybody know that scripture, could you drop it in the chat or something? But yeah, it's like we gotta understand their culture, they understanding ours. And it says the envy, you know what I'm saying, of Judah and the vexation. Judah ain't gonna vex Ephraim, and Ephraim ain't gonna vex Judah. Let's stop being separate and come together. Black and brown unite or die. One of these people got a shirt. One of our brothers got a shirt like that. I think it's Officer Isupk. Because that's what's happening. Just think about everything that we can accomplish, that we stop using the differences that our oppressor put between us. We got two beautiful cultures. Even down to the food we cook. Who cook more chicken than Puerto Ricans? I mean, than black people besides Puerto Ricans. And besides Benjamites and Levites. Hey, shalom, also y'all saw. Who cooked more rice between them three tribes? Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know who cooked more rice besides Benjamin, Levi, and Ephraim. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Them three tribes, they cook up some rice. And you know, Judah, we cook rice too, but they cook it all different kind of ways. With vegetables in it, with meat in it, with tomatoes and other things. The same thing. Go ahead, boy.
Like, yes, so we say about that rice. I was like, when I came to the U.S., I was like, I haven't seen how brothers and sisters cook, but there's some rice cookers out here. Oh my god! Because usually we kind of like a bread people. Like we love bread, but we don't go out of our way, to make the rice like that, like all flavorful and stuff like that. Usually be just like one flavor rice. We call it a savory rice and a white rice, but and a lot of bread. But with the Ephraimites and the and the Benjamites and all that. Hey man, I see that when they put that what they call it, bully beef. They put the bully beef in there. They put the scallions and all those things. That shit is delicious.
Right. If you go to a Hispanic person's house, you gonna have rice. You know what I'm saying? You gonna eat some rice. Well, whatever they cook, they gonna have that rice. And it's gonna be good.
God.
If you go to a Benjamin house, majority of it gonna be rice. You go to the Levites, gonna be rice. You know what I'm saying? Rice and chicken, rice with anything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be rice and chicken majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? Just like Judah. You know what I'm saying? About 10 different ways you can cook one meat. Oh.
God.
Right. So this is what we saying. Oh, let's say we definitely don't use no rice cooker. Oh no, we don't nah. That's cheating.
Go
ahead.
When I say rice cookers, I mean like people that cook rice. I not the
Salakia. The sister say this Yahanna, this Officer Gabawazri. She said they don't use no rice cookers. They cook it from scratch.
God.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying in there. It's an abomination. It's an abomination in Hispanic culture. Hey, hey, man. Hey. Yeah, see, come on now, Officer Yabasat. Me putting your personal information out on here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So next scripture we're gonna get is Hosea 5 and 11. You know what I'm saying?
You might want to holler at Ephraim then if that's the case.
Yeah, it is.
They gonna get you right.
I'm gonna tell you, Ephraimite and a Levite taught me how to cook rice. For real. Yeah, they taught me how to cook rice. They told me what I need to do and everything. So can we get Hosea 5 and 11? You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, if you brothers want to bring something out, man, y'all more than welcome.
If I could add,
come on, sir.
I ain't really I couldn't really pinpoint the verse you was talking about, but I'm thinking probably Ezekiel 34 with the 2 sticks. Is that the one you was talking about? Ephraim.
Nah. It's okay if we can get it, but it's.
So I have a verse here in Jeremiah 13 and 8. You want me to quickly run through it?
Yeah, what did it say, warrior?
It said, in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers.
That's a heavy precept.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, and it's saying everything we saying. When it's talking about Israel is mainly talking about the northern kingdoms, and the northern kingdom was mainly the chief tribe was Ephraim. and they had the other tribes there too, but they all follow Ephraim. Am I correct, sir?
You correct. Yeah, Ephraim was the top tribe of the northern kingdom.
Right. So like
Judah was the top of southern.
Sir, the water. So that's letting us know that there is no difference. A lot of similarities to the same thing.
Come.
Like the southern kingdom really like followed Judah, and the northern kingdom followed Ephraim. But it's saying we're gonna walk together. We're gonna put away our difference. You seeing that now? You seeing a lot of black and brown relationships coming on now, just like how it was in the 70s.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking at each other as two different people. They're looking at each other as the same. You know, you see Negro brothers of Negro descent marrying Ephraim Puerto Rican sisters, and the same with the sisters that marrying Negro brothers. They all tribe of Israel. I'd rather see that than to see them joining hands with a heathen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be no envy and no vexation because you see a brother with a Hispanic sister, or you see a Hispanic sister with a brother. You shouldn't be turning your nose up or having some kind of, you know what I'm saying, in your feelings about that. Be in your feelings when you see him walking around with a oppressor's daughter, or a Chinese or a Moab, and you should be like, nah, that's dead wrong, because it's dead wrong for real. Not because you in your feelings about it, but it's dead wrong according to the Lord. And we just read last week how Nehemiah was shaving their head and unaliving some of them for marrying them Moabites.
Right.
Because it's against our laws. So whoever got that script, y'all can bring it out.
Come. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 11. Ephraim is oppressed and broken in judgment, because he willingly walked after the commandment.
They wouldn't follow the Most High. So what did he do? He broke them in judgment, meaning that he set them into captivity. They started following, was it Rehoboam?
Mm-hmm. He was
instead of Salaki, sir?
My bad. No, you talking about during the split?
Sir.
Yeah, Khan. He was the king.
Yeah, the king Rehoboam, he did evil in the sight of the Lord. He taught them how to worship pagan gods and not follow after the Lord. When King Solomon died, the kingdom was won before he died. But since he sinned against the Lord said that he was going to take the kingdom and split it. And what happened was, some of the tribes stayed in Jerusalem and some of the tribes went to Samaria. They didn't want to follow the new king, Jeroboam, because he ain't lighting up the load. So they started following a wicked king, and that wicked king had them doing all kinds of evil. So the Lord punished them. And it says right there, he broke them in judgment. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 12. Therefore will I be unto Ephraim as a moth, and to the house of Judah as rottenness.
Keep reading.
Verse 13. When Ephraim saw his sickness, and Judah saw his wound, then went Ephraim to Assyria and sent to the king Jerob, Yet could he not heal you, nor cure your wound.
And this is the thing. Both of the kingdoms was doing wickedness.
Right.
So it ain't like that Judah could point his finger at Ephraim. It ain't like that the blacks can point their fingers at the Puerto Ricans and say, see, look, y'all ain't doing what's right in the sight of the Lord. And the Puerto Ricans come point their fingers at the so-called blacks and say, look at y'all ain't doing right. They both was doing evil. They both were doing wickedness in the sight of the Lord, both of them. Like we were saying earlier, they was being oppressed together and they was doing wickedness at the same time, throughout time. And the Lord punished both of them. He just didn't punish one, he punished both of them. Because both of them wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. To this day, we still in our oppression. Because we still not doing what we supposed to be doing. So neither one of us can point the finger at each other, saying that we better than the next. We both as filthy rags to the Lord until we turn around. So we are the same. There ain't no difference in what's going on.
If I may, also could not, man.
Come on, sir.
Get that brother a hand. Because like what you bringing out is very, very important. Like the words that you speaking about right now is just as important for a Negro man, the same way it's important for a so-called Hispanic man. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the key to our whole salvation, right? Christ came to only save the 12 tribes of Israel, right? And the 12 tribes of Israel makes up of blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous people. So when he returns, he's only looking to save blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous people and nobody else. You know what I mean? And it's important that they understand that they are the chosen people of God. Puerto Ricans got to understand that you are the chosen people of God, man. No, you know what I mean? And with the verse you just read, like it goes with, you know, what we deal with today. You know what I mean? Like this is a perfect prophecy showing that these people are the Israelites. You know, we seek these idols for our salvation. We run up in the Christian church and follow behind Christianity, and we follow behind the Santa Maria and their rosary beads and all of these things for our salvation. But the only way we're going to get salvation is the Puerto Ricans come back to who they truly are. To the tribe of Ephraim and follow the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. That's the only way Puerto Rico as an island is going to be saved as a whole, as a nation as well, too. You know what I mean? That's the only way they're going to get, you know, some power, some running power in their island. That's the only way they're going to get some refuge when some catastrophic storm comes by. You know what I mean? Like, this is the only way you're going to find help is through the Most High. By turning back to his commandments and doing away with every idol that has been forced upon us through our oppressor. You know what I mean? Like it's very important that they understand this. Because listen, when we want salvation, it's not going to come individually. The Most High is going to save us all as a nation.
Right.
And he's not only focusing on one tribe and only hyper focusing on another tribe. He's trying to make sure that each and every one of us change our ways and come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's the only way we're gonna get salvation. It's not gonna be Negroes only. We could try our best to make it seem like black people is the only one that's gonna get this. Until Ephraim rises up, you know what I mean, we're gonna be stuck in the same spot. You know what I mean? So if you're a black man with this information, it behooves you to press and teach your brothers, your Hispanic brothers. If you're a Hispanic man with this information, it's necessary for you to join yourself with your black brothers so we all can get out of this oppression. You know what I mean? That's all I want to add. My bad.
Damn right. Lucky, sir.
No, go ahead, Wade.
I'm not sure if this scripture was put earlier. Ezekiel 37 and 16. I'm gonna paraphrase with one stick.
Yeah, we going there next, Wade. Matter of fact, I'm glad that you're right there because we going right there.
I'm on it.
Start at 15.
15.
Yeah.
Con, sir. Ezekiel 37:15. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, verse 16, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companion.
And see,
Then
this
take
is
another stick.
1 second, wait. This is saying like how we were talking about the split, like Judah and the other tribes, his companions, Levi and Benjamin. Now we're not saying it was no other tribes in the southern kingdom, and we're not saying it was no it wasn't no southern tribe in the northern kingdom, but we were saying majority of the southern kingdom was made up of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Now, of course, you had some other tribes dwelling there too, just like you had some of the southern tribes dwelling in the northern kingdom with the other 9 tribes. But he's talking about was talking about the Benjamin and Levi, which would be a part of the southern kingdom. When he says Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Read on.
Con, sir. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim.
It's telling you Joseph is the so-called Ephraimite, which Joseph would Ephraim and Manasseh took the inheritance of Joseph. But Ephraim was he was blessed first, then Manasseh was blessed. So Ephraim became the leader of the northern kingdom after the split, because he was blessed. Both of them were blessed, but Ephraim was blessed abundantly. Meaning, like, like I was saying earlier, like a lot of Hispanic people have a lot of kids, just like Judah does. Like a lot of Puerto Rican brothers and sisters, they have a big family. You know what I'm saying? Just like Judah, just like Levi, Benjamin, just like Manasseh, Cuban, it's Shemaiwan, Dominicans. So keep reading.
Con. And for all the house of Israel, his companions.
Meaning all the other tribes. You know what I'm saying? These 2 sticks, one of them gonna have, what it say? It's 1 stick, and right on it Judah, take the other and write Ephraim, Joseph. All right, keep reading.
Con, verse 17. And join them one to another into one stick.
Bring them together. You had 2, now you got 1. The Lord's gonna bring this thing together. They ain't gonna be split no more. They ain't gonna be 2 different tribes. They ain't gonna be 2 different kingdoms. They're gonna be 1 people, 1 nation.
Okay. If I may, also Kanat.
Go ahead, sir.
We almost got a glimpse of it during the 60s, man, with the Black Panther movement and the Young Lords. You know what I mean? Like every testing time in America, we understand that like we got to stick together. Right. And even though that failed, you know what I mean? But
yeah, because we ain't had the Lord on our side. And that's why I was saying too, like a lot of like during the like how you say you meant during the Black Panther Party, when the FBI started raiding and stuff, a lot of them fled to Cuba. They fled to Hispaniola. Cuba, Colombia, Puerto Rico, like they fled to these places. So yeah, what you said is dead on, sir. So like it. All right, keep reading.
Con. Ezekiel 37, verse 17 from the top. And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
Keep reading.
Verse 18. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not shew us what thou meanest by these?
And they saying, like, what this mean? And this demonstration that Ezekiel was showing to the people, he like, okay, you got one stick, and you got another stick. One stick got Southern Kingdom, the next stick got the Northern Kingdom. We're going to put them together. So the people like, what this mean? Why are you doing that? Because they were separate. The Northern Kingdom didn't mess with the Southern Kingdom. The Southern Kingdom didn't really too much mess with the Northern Kingdom. Just like how it is now. We tolerate each other. Some of us got better relationships than others, but as a whole people, we ain't together. Go ahead, read.
Khan, Ezekiel 37, verse 19. Say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribe of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand.
And that's letting you know what the Lord said He's gonna do in the later day. He's gonna make us one nation again. Like we ain't gonna no more be 2 or 3 different people. We ain't gonna no more be Hispanic and Negroes. We're gonna be the children of Israel, the nation of Israel.
God.
Like we once were. There ain't gonna be no differences between us. We all gonna be one. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no envying each other or saying this or saying that. The Lord gonna make us one people. That our King Yahanna shall rule over one nation of people. He ain't gonna be ruling over 2 different people. Christ's gonna rule over the whole nation of Israel. And we're gonna be one nation under his rulership. So it's vital that we don't just raise up, you know what I'm saying, our Negro brothers. We gotta raise up our Hispanic brothers too. Because they also are the Lord's people. I love talking to a Hispanic brother and letting them know that we brothers, man.
Con.
You my brother, La Familia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I would treat you no different than I would treat a brother that looked like me.
Come on.
Don't matter if you speak Spanish and I don't. I'm going to try to understand what you're saying. I'm going to give you a helping hand if I can.
Right.
Because you my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to be.
The
most from hermanos. The most hermanos. What that means, sis? You're giving lessons 101.
Damn right.
Yeah, like so that means we are brothers in Spanish. Hey, Most High in Christ. The most hermanos.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Yeah, I got to get back on my Duolingo, man. Almost there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we are brothers. We are family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that we got to understand. Don't look down on nobody that's the children of Israel because they live a different way or because they speak a different language. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat them just like you got to love them like you love yourself. Like Christ said, love thy brother as thyself. So that scripture we're gonna get Zechariah 9 and 13.
Come on. So like it, sir.
Go ahead, Way.
You watched that movie? Oh man, Blood In, Blood Out.
Nah,
Have
what's
you
that
watched?
about, Way?
You have not watched it? Maybe it's something you should watch. It's basically where it's a I think it came out in 1990 or 1991 where like there's this Hispanic gang in the in California and where the leader of this where the leader of this gang say that how Hispanics and blacks are oppressed together in the prison, and the only way they can and they refuse to sell drugs because uh, 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 they could only sell drugs if they sell to the Spanish and the blacks. And then this brother that's the leader, he refuses to sell drugs to the Spanish and the blacks because he's trying to bring them together in jail, not together as one gang, but to be together like they are both oppressed, and he's trying to bring them together because they both oppressed in that jail or outside of jail. But if that's definitely a movie, a movie to watch. Eventually there's a little devil in the movie. His mother is a Spanish sister, but his daddy is white, and then he plots to kill that brother. He does eventually,
Hey, don't tell the movie now. Salaki, you want me to watch? Don't tell me the whole thing now.
There's a lot more to the movie. I'm just giving you like what you're going to expect in the movie. But yeah, that's the
Spoiler alert.
all right. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
But if
man,
you
let me
want,
watch the movie. Salaki.
hey,
Don't tell me no more about it. Let me watch that joint.
go. But the movie's name is Blood In, Blood Out. It's something to watch. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. I don't know.
Come the water way. I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna check that joint out. We're gonna go to Zechariah 9 and 13.
All right. Count on concert. Zechariah 9, verse 13. Nine and 13.
Come.
Come.
Count on con. Zechariah 9, verse 13. When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim.
Meaning he gonna take these two nations of people, the so-called Negroes and the so-called Puerto Ricans. He gonna make them into a weapon. You know what I'm saying? The two fiercest tribes. Because y'all know our Ephraimite brothers get down too. Them brothers don't play when it's time to cause some damage. When it's time to get busy, them brothers get busy too. You feel me? Just like Judah do.
Salaki.
You couldn't tell the difference. Who say Salaki?
Officer God War, sir.
Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ. What's going on, warrior? How about you? Shabrakatah?
Shalom, Yahweh. Nah, I was gonna say them just some light-skinned Judite. That's it.
And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Just some Judites that speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? They so much alike, man. That's the thing about it, man. Like niggas are so much alike to like it cause tension. You feel me? And without the laws and commandments, you know what I'm saying? Without the guidance of the Most High, it will always be tension between us. It'll always be competition. You feel me? But it's time out for all of that, man. It's time out. There's no reason to have competition with them.
Right.
Or them with us. Because we one and the same. So whoever got that, y'all can read.
Count on con, sir. Zechariah 9, verse 13. when I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy son, O Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
Look, the Most High saying He gonna use us to cause war against the oppression, against those devils. The both of us He gonna use. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna wreak havoc on them folks. The battle against our oppression. The Lord ain't forgot us.
It's like you, sir.
Go ahead.
If I may, like you say, the Ephraimites, I know like back up in New York, I'm not sure if I could say this, but when they used to cut jokers up back then, they used to put a razor out on the window pane to get wet. And they call it bubble a nigga up. So when they
Damn.
cut you,
Nice.
it's a hideous look after you get sliced with that razor. It's kind of a rust with rust on it. And it's major, you know.
Oh, that ain't the $1.50.
Yeah, I guess you would call that $1.50.
That's what they used to call it, $1.50 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a bubble him up, you know.
Good night. Yeah. Them brothers were swift with them razors.
Yes, sir.
They were swift with them and had them in their mouth and be that and carve you up real quick. Just like brothers was good with their shaving razor. Like Bumpy Johnson had a shaving razor that you would shave with. You know what I'm saying? And to cause harm. But soon, as you see it now, especially in the ISUPK, you see us joined together. And that's what the people need to see, man. The people need to see us in our unity. They need to come around and see a black man and a Hispanic man having nothing but love for each other. No arguing, no fighting, no bickering. You know what I'm saying? No competing. We competitive as in nature, period. We just like that. But ain't nothing wrong with good competitiveness. You know what I mean? To where you ain't trying to damage nobody's spirit or nothing like that, or try to put somebody down like that. You just competitive by nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so glorious about the ISUPK, because we got a person from, like, we got people down there, all tribes come together. It's a beautiful thing, especially be at the Passover, the all black parties. We all can come together and enjoy each other and be one nation for that moment. That little slice of heavenly pie, what I want to call it, a little slice of the kingdom. That's what I get from it. It makes me wonder, like, what the kingdom is gonna be like with all us just together as one. No separation, no differences by name. We're just us as one nation of Israel, as brother and sister. So we gotta acknowledge our brothers, and they gotta understand that we are one. Y'all are the children of Israel too. Y'all are a chosen people too, not just us. You know what I'm saying? And we also got to let them know that salvation is for y'all too. Not just us. Our king coming back for y'all too. Y'all ain't got to turn to a person. You seen what Donald Trump was doing when he went to Puerto Rico. He was shooting basketballs of toilet bros. COVID into the crowd. Now, before United States made them a part of the United States, they was all that money for tourism that they was getting was being poured back into their countries. Know what I mean? It was benefiting them. And of course, your president don't want them to see you with nothing. So what they do? Made them join Babylon. Made them become a part of United States so they can get in on their wealth. Just like they did when they met. It just like the conquistadors did. Just like they did today, answer the Tainos.
If I may also cannot.
Go ahead, sir.
I would real quick if I could, because what you bringing out is real heavy, man. Because I was reading up where billionaires are moving on the island of Puerto Rico, and they buying up property, and they're making certain parts of the beach private, to where the own residents can even go on the beach, or certain parts of the beach where they used to, go to growing up or whatnot. They can't even go there anymore because some rich oppressor bought up that part of the land. You know what I mean? And they've been, protesting against it and fighting against it. So it's like what you said, they go out there to buy resources, man.
Constantly, and what's that going to cause is more oppression, and when their oppression get to for them to handle it, it's going to be like a boiling pot. Like they going to start revolting. They're going to start pushing back, and that ain't only just happening in Puerto Rico. That's happening in Jamaica too.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, sir. When I went back to Jamaica in I believe last June, we were on a part of the beach where once where anybody could just go. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy that was working, the actual Benjaminite that was working on the beach, he was like, yeah, man, these rich billionaires came in and bought up certain properties and things like that to the point where the locals cannot have access to that part of the beach no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not. Oh, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead, Warren. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
And it's not just Puerto Rico and Jamaica. It's damn near all the islands now. You know what I'm saying? And that part of Puerto Rico that Officer Thawashah was talking about, I think that part was where the where that last hurricane had hit and damaged Puerto Rico real bad. They came in and bought it all up.
Right.
And that's what they do. They come up. They a huge storm will come through. The property will sell for nothing. Then the millionaires and billionaires coming there buy it up. Now the locals don't have access to the beach where they once probably used to fish or sell certain things. You know what I'm saying, etc. And like you say, what it does is just oppress the people even more to the point where they start committing crimes and things like that, and etc. Shalak.
No, you dead on. And a lot of them heathens, like I know it's a lot of Elam and Moab doing that in Jamaica.
They believe it or not, they own more of the commercial real estate than the actual Benjamites on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, they own most of the businesses and things like that on the island more than the actual Benjamites. Like a Benjamite might have a little setup on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? He got his thing going on. But as far as the top dollar commercial real estate and all that, man, it's them like you said, them Elamites and them Moabites.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like how you said, people that been living on. Because that's heavy what you're saying. I just seen an article about this one Ephraimite lady that they trying to make her move off her land where she I think she like the last descendant of her family. That land has been in her family for over a couple generations, and they trying to make her move because they want her land. And she protesting. They protesting out in front of her house, saying no matter what, this lady is not moving. She's been there over 50 years. She's been there over 50 years. When that plot of land next to her wasn't nothing. Now that they see that it's a big tourist thing or they can make money, you know what I'm saying, just off the land, they trying to take it all and keep it for themselves. And what they're gonna do to the people.
Oppress them even more.
And that's what I'm saying. But y'all gotta see that we gotta come together.
Right.
Not to march, not to do none of the other stuff, but come together to serve the Lord so he can fight for us, because that's the only way we're gonna win. Or else we're gonna be hot and get caught up in the system. If we're gonna do something that's gonna put us in jail and that's just gonna set us back. It's the oppression make a wise man mad. Well, if you're mad enough, you'll come get in this body.
Right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
That's the only way you're gonna fight against your oppressor and win. Because you're gonna have a higher power fighting on levels that you can't even, you know what I'm saying, reach. You got to come together with us. It ain't no choice. It ain't no other choice. The Lord showing us that. He's showing every Black, Hispanic, and Native American man that you ain't got no other choice. These people that you've been feuding with and having differences with, they are the same people. And until y'all come together, y'all gonna be divided until y'all are destroyed.
Damn right.
We definitely got to stop all that and see each other as brothers and sisters, as one family. Or they gonna wipe us out. They've been trying to do it for forever. They done took crafty counsel against us that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. So like you paraphrasing. They've been trying to wipe us out. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking up because I like when I be talking to Puerto Rican brothers, I be asking them, you know about the Tainos? And they be like, oh yes, yeah, I know about the Tainos. And I'll be telling them, like, you know, the Tainos knew that they were Hebrews. They knew that they were Israelites. You know what I'm saying? They made that connection because they always knew. Until the oppressor came and stripped it from them in 1492. And I was looking up, while I was doing some research, I was looking up, you know what I'm saying, things about the Tainos. And you know what is one thing that stood out to me, what it said about the Tainos? It said that the Tainos was a coppery complexion. Well built, skin color like copper.
Sound like Yahushua.
You feel? See what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
So it's letting us know that, you know what I'm saying? We all the same folks. We just different shade. And they also knew that they spoke Hebrew. And if you go and look on Captain Cottazar's 12 tribe breakdown, in about an hour and 9 seconds, where he breaks down when one of those Portuguese guys was talking with them. First, he was talking to the tribe of Reuben. And the tribe of Reuben said, our brothers Joseph are on another island. You know who Joseph is, right? That's Ephraim.
Right.
That's Puerto Rico. So our ancestors knew who they were.
Slag it, sir.
Go ahead, Warrior.
Want it be Ephraim and Manasseh?
Yeah, but Manasseh is Cuban.
Cuban, kind of one kind.
Yeah, they the two tribes that took over for Joseph. They had a double blessing. But Ephraim is you know, when they say Joseph, you see it in the scriptures when they talk about Joseph, they talk about Ephraim. Majority of the time.
Kind of one kind, sir.
And then if they talking about Manasseh, you'll see it say Manasseh too. But majority of the time, Ephraim is associated with Joseph. And they say they'll be by, you know what I'm saying, a body of water. When they dwell in place, it's gonna be by a body of water. Puerto Rico is in the Hispaniola, is in the islands. So like they try to cover this up, just like they try to cover up our true identity. They try to do the same thing with our Ephraimite brothers, but they got all kind of artifacts, you know what I'm saying, that was found on the land of Puerto Rico. And you know, I think it's called the Father Mazario stones. If y'all ever know about that, if y'all ever heard of that. And Genoa, Puerto Rico, it was stones that was found that had Hebrew writing on them in the land of Puerto Rico. Someone was sent to France and they had to go in and retrieve them because they didn't want them to have it. They didn't want them to have that information. So damn, like, you got to think, like, what are Hebrew writings doing in the land of Puerto Rico?
Facts.
That means that the people that occupy that land had to speak Hebrew. Well, who speak Hebrew? Israelites. What's that one thing, Sir Salaki, I was thought I be trying to get you to say all the time, where they say, "Hear, O Israel," we gotta say it for me, Sir Salaki.
God, I think I know the Hebrew credo, the Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Yahweh
Khan, sir.
God.
That right there, they greeted each other with that saying, and that guy, that Portuguese dude, what is it,
Montezino?
Montezino, heard them speaking to each other in Hebrew.
God.
All these artifacts, all this archaeology is found all over the earth, and it's a scripture that says that the earth helped the woman out, Sir Salaki.
Yep.
The woman is Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to hide and bury these artifacts, but it yielded up. People started finding these things. They was finding this stuff way back then. And also, Yahushua say the lost Lones stones in New Mexico. Yeah, they found that's where the oldest the oldest commandments was found in New Mexico, on this side of the hemisphere. So it's no denying, man. We just got to understand that these things are meant to happen to show us who we truly were, because the Lord knew that we was gonna forget. The Lord knew that we was gonna be a lost people and we were gonna discontinue from our heritage.
Right.
And you know, at one point in time when United States invaded Puerto Rico in 1898, that it was forbidden for the Puerto Ricans to wave the Puerto Rican flag, to have a flag that had Puerto Rico on. They made it a law that they couldn't do that. To make them forget, to make them lose their pride in themselves. Just like how they had Negroes Jerry curling their hair because they didn't want them to have afros. They looked down upon a brother with an afro.
Yeah, that's heavy.
They don't want you to be proud of who you are. They want you to be a nobody. They want you to go around to continue to be a nobody. But our King Yahushua say the truth shall set you free. And once you know who you are, they can never take that from you. They can't take that from you once you know that you are Israelite by blood. You are royalty. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another scripture. Where we going with it? Let's go Zephaniah 2:1.
Salagi, sir.
Go ahead, Wade.
Can you quickly I don't want to press end there because I think it's going to end the live stream. Can you quickly can you on your side kick me put me out of the live stream
To put you out?
if possible? Yeah, if possible. I don't want to press end. I think this might end the live stream on my on your side.
So like it.
And
Officer Thawshah, you know how to do that, sir?
Yeah, I got you right now.
So what?
He should be. I think he's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever got Zephaniah 2:1.
Khan, sir, I got it.
Go ahead, Wade Babakashah.
Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together. Yea, gather together.
No, wait, Salaki. Does that say separate? What did it say again?
Gather yourselves together.
Be in competition.
Gather yourselves together.
Distance yourself.
Gather yourselves together.
Be separate.
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord say, gather yourselves together. Come together. Don't keep being distant. Don't keep being separate. You got to come together in these last days because this oppression is finna get real rough. You know what I'm saying? Like it already is rough, but it's gonna get rougher. And the only way you're going to survive is with the Most High and coming together. Yea, gather together. Keep reading.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Nobody loves you, Puerto Rican man, Hispanic man. Nobody loves you, Native Indian man. Nobody loves you, Negro man. Nobody but each other. Nobody but the Most High. You are not desired. Don't nobody want you for good. They want you because of what you have and what you can do, how hard you can work to make their kingdom stand and get richer. You are a nation not desired. Meaning that they don't want you really. You just here for free labor and oppression. Because they make themselves look better than you. They make them feel like they are more worthy to be here than you are. Keep reading.
Khan, sir. Zephaniah 2, verse 2. Before the decree bring forth.
Before the day of the Lord will come forth. Before the final thing, before the Lord stamp it and seal it. Keep reading.
Khan. Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Before the judgment day come. Before the Lord send you how I try to crack that sky. You need to get together. World War III is already kicking off. It's going to be a limited time before them nuclears start flying overhead. It's going to be a matter of time before the United States are the one that's being bombed. Something that you ain't seen since World War II.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Salaki, sir, you talking to me or talking to Trooper Kyle?
No, you said Salaki, right?
Oh yeah, Khan, sir. No, I was just gonna mention, like, Officer Rakabia say, you know what I'm saying? He could say it's gonna be a nuclear gunboat.
Right. Yeah, everybody gonna be shooting nukes over here. This time, this war is gonna be felt in America. Right. You ain't gonna be watching it on TV in Europe, just over there It's gonna be a real world war. They already keep trying to test to see how the missiles can get over here without being shot down. It's all the Lord orchestrating everything.
Right.
So you don't have no choice but to come together. The Lord ain't just saying this for no reason. He said, gather yourselves together before my judgment day come. Keep reading.
Khan, before the day of the Lord anger come upon you.
His anger is coming with third nuclear war. Missiles. To where melt your tongue inside your mouth and burn out your eye sockets. And you die right where you standing. The Lord gonna destroy this place in an hour. 1 hour. You better utilize this mercy you got. And mercy is time. But that run out. That's why he's saying come together. That's why he's saying turn back before my anger hit, because there ain't gonna nothing be able to stop it. Who gonna be able to stop the Lord when he want to do something? Read verse 3.
Khan, Zephaniah 2 verse 3. Seek ye the Lord.
Seek ye the Lord, man. Don't seek no politician, no president, no blackity black leader, no Hispanic leader that telling you lies and trying to get your vote or trying to get your money. Seek ye the Lord, because the Lord is the only person that's gonna be able to save you through this stuff, through these things that come, through these terrible times to come, these hard times. Seek ye the Lord. Keep reading.
Khan, all ye meek of the earth.
All ye meek of the earth, meaning Israel, the children of Israel are the meek.
Khan.
Keep reading.
Which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness.
Seek righteousness. We done did wickedly. Now it's time to turn around and seek righteousness. Righteousness come with the 10 commandments, not the 10 commandments, with the laws. And the commandments of the Most High teach you how to be righteous. Teach you how to be holy, how to be separate from the world. That's what the Lord said, come out of her, my people. This ain't your rest. You ain't safe here in this oppression. You still a slave. Keep reading.
Khan, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
All this stuff, if you seek it now, when the judgment of the Lord comes, you might be protected.
Khan.
You might have mercy. You might be up in those UFOs watching this place being destroyed. But you got to seek ye the Lord first. Come together. Puerto Rican man, woman, and child. Come together with the Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Become one nation. Don't be two sticks. The Lord said he's going to make us one stick. Let's be one nation. Again. Where we could be strong together. Because when we together, the Lord is with us. And when we with the Lord, can't nothing stop us.
That's right.
The Lord will fight for us. He will make our enemies our footstool. But we must come together. We must stop the differences. We must stop the separation. We got to stop hating on each other and try loving each other. Have compassion towards one another. before the Lord judgment come. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got anything else they want to bring up?
Lies, sir.
Wow, sir.
All right, with that, I'm gonna end the class. I want to say a big the water for 5K Tower Shot. You know what I'm saying? Officer Tower Shot, Officer Garber War. You know what I'm saying? Who else down there? Officer Nashai, you in here?
God, man, good job, boy. You doing a
Ah,
good
this
job.
nigga ain't said that, man. This nigga in the background just, oh, man. Big up to Austin the Shaw, man, out of Daytona, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my auto one, too. He taught me a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? The water, the Kayal, a trooper Kayal, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with him. That time, you got to get in here with me, Austin the Shaw. I was trying to see who name that was in up under you in there on the solo dolo behind the scene type joint.
God, I was just able to get it. I couldn't even put the camera up. I was trying to do the camera, but I wasn't in a position to do that. I'm gonna try to make sure I get in with you next time, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, other one. I really would. You know what I'm saying? So the water to y'all, man. The water to everybody that's on here. Officer Yabasop. The water to all the sisters and the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, let's come together, man. Let's bring these two sticks. Let's make them one. You know what I'm saying? With the Lord help, you know what I'm saying? In His mercy, we can do it. We just got to do it. Get in this school. Get in the ISUPK. We all over. Hey, we everywhere. We in Puerto Rico. We in Brazil. We in South America. We in the islands. You can't miss us. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this kingdom for your house so he can come and get us up out of here, man. Cause I'm tired. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know y'all is too. So you know what I'm saying? With that, I'm just say, man, shalom, y'all. Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah. Yahweh Shemar Thah by Shem Yahushua.
Shalom. Y'all about
Shalom,
to
shalom. Shalom, Israel.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.